Why is Ctrl-Arrow not working in Bash on OS X? I use Control and Control on every Linux system I work on, but these key combinations don't work in Bash on my MacBook Pro. It is running Snow Leopard, and I'm using the built-in terminal application. The key combinations don't seem to be captured by anything before or by terminal, because if I SSH to one of my Linux servers, I can use Control to jump to the next previous word on the command line. However, when I try this key combination in Bash on my MacBook, I just get C for right arrow and D for left arrow. Any ideas on how I can get these keys to work in Darwin Bash?
Put in /.input following lines.
OS X uses Emacs key binding by default. This is true is virtually every application on OS X. It's rather nice. It means things like CA and CE are beginning / end of line. You also get the nifty backward word kill with M_O and kill line with CK. This should mean that in your terminal / backward word are bound to Monday to Friday and MB, respectively. M equals meta equals alt / option, however that is not the case. On OS X / backward word are bound to M and M by default. You can alter this behavior by changing how the new readline library is configured for your account. This takes place in your /.input file. You can get a big list of bindable commands with man readline as well as in the online documentation like this here. So to answer your question, you want to remap what readline does when it sees C and C to do what it does on your Linux server. The syntax for a /.input file is pretty simple for what you want to do, key sequence column action. This should be what you need to get the desired behavior. Here's another page with additional useful bindings. You could probably get away with copying /etc/input from your Linux box to your OS X /.input.
These days it seems that the escape sequences that Ctrl-Arrow's output in the terminal have changed. Here is what works for me as of today, end of 2018. Note: you can always figure out the actual escape sequences by typing cat v in the terminal and pressing Ctrl left arrow or Ctrl right arrow. Here is a sample output for my own Ctrl left arrow. To translate into .input lingo, replace the escape sign caret with \E and stick the result inside the double quotes.
As at BHH 1988 mentioned, the mission control configuration prevents the control keys working with the arrow keys in Bash. I didn't want to interfere with those shortcuts, so I used the option IE Alt key instead. Currently on Mojave using a German keyboard, don't know if that's relevant. I put the following in .input to use option left arrow and option right arrow to move between words.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.